Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Skyrim Forever, featuring Lucette, the Unlucky, our Breton alchemist, and aspiring conjuration student. And we've been studying here Morthal and, selling our potions, studying alchemy, and also studying conjuration, and leveling up. We leveled up twice actually recently. So we leveled up to 10 and now 11 in the last episode. And let's see what we got as far as alchemy goes. Now the advanced lab is a good one, but we're not settled in... I don't want to deal with 2,500 gold. Fire, oil, frost, oil, shock oil. I don't like using the powers. I never remember to use the powers, to be honest. Maybe this playthrough I'll use them at some point, but it's always hard to remember. What do we got up here? Bottomless cup. Oh, wait. Poisons applied. Wow, that's actually a good one. And this one we can't get yet. So let's go here again. Bottomless cup. So this means now if I put a poison on there that I'll be able to use it, what am I up to? 4 times. One addition, maybe 5 times. One additional hit, and I'm at level 40. So instead of just getting 1 hit out of every potion, we're going to get 5 hits. So this is a huge level up now for our combat ability. And considering we just made potions like paralysis potions and frenzy potions, we're gonna have a lot of fun in this episode now, fighting a bunch of bandits or whoever. We just got another quest to clear out another bandit den, which we seem to be doing a lot of. I can't wait till we move on to other types of dungeons. I don't think I've even fought any Draugr or anything in this game, but it gives this, it gives this playthrough a kind of consistency that I like. So, not the most exciting stuff dealing with bandits. Supernatural stuff is a little more interesting, but hey, this is what we're getting. This is what they're giving from the taverns and the Jarl's palaces. So, look at that. All these potions, damage. We're just going to poison it ahead of time for anything we see on the road. Might as well, and might as well also pick a few snowberries, which I didn't think I could click on that for some reason. Or maybe that wasn't the stripe berries, I don't know. Sometimes when you're in between the branches, it's hard to click on the actual thing, so. There we go. You want some snowberries, Tom? I don't know. I don't know how to feed him anything. Alright, well, a pretty brisk day out here. Wait, is this the way to go? Let's see this map. Yeah, I guess so. I'm trying to go down there. I don't know, maybe this way, down and around. Alright, let's see, I think we want to be over. So, alright, we'll figure it out once we get there. I get so lost on these mountains, man. I remember playing Skyrim back in the day. And also Fallout New Vegas. Man, sometimes it'll show you the marker and you're supposed to be on the other side of the mountain range to even climb there. And I'll be on this side and like, oh my god. Well, this is a little better than New Vegas. In New Vegas, there's a lot more invisible walls. In this one, you can kind of parkour just about anywhere. There are definitely some spots where you'll get stuck or whatever, but... Let's see. Man, see, I'm climbing up this hill. This is getting pretty steep here, so I don't even know which direction I'm going anymore because it's curving a little bit. Oh, we're still headed towards the marker. Oh, what have we here? Well, this is kind of crazy.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
You killed a...
It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone.
Troll.
The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
Wow, okay.
Take a look.
Let's see what they got for sale here. Oh, goat. Like a goat. Nothing we need. Do we sell anything? Well, we got all these pelts. I don't really need the goat hides. Not that I need the 4 gold, but clear out our inventory a little. We could have made leather out of that, but we're not really making all that much stuff. We made like this pouch and vial holder, but we're just doing really minor smithing in this. So. We're definitely not grinding it to sell stuff like we do with the potions. So we don't need all that much. I mean, I would probably like to make a tent maybe at some point. And you'll need a bunch of leather for that. And I want to make some type of bearskin cloak or something, but that's about it. So I'm keeping the fancier pelts. All right, let's just save here. We got a nice little scene here. Kind of cleared up a little bit. All right, so we're still kind of headed the right way. I don't even know. I guarantee I'm going to get a little lost here. All right, so we go back up more. Now we got a fork. Oh, this just goes to a cave. Now the pass could take us through to the other side or something, which I think is where we need to go. But I don't know that I want to be wandering in random caves at this point. So let's see what happens when we curve up here and we continue along this path. I'm definitely getting a little higher up than I anticipated going, but we'll see what happens. And now we're twisting back the other way. See, this I don't think is where... Oh, and there's one of those trolls that... Hey, Hunter, you want to come and take care of this one for me? We got another one up here. Let's quick save this right here just in case and scope it out. Now I might be able to fight this thing now with all these poisons that I have. Let's try it out. This dog got up there pretty quick. Alright, let's take a little cover. Oh, no. He made it out of there. Alright. Oh, we got one hit in. Oh, that didn't do that much damage at all, actually. And we're dead. So, pretty fortuitous that I quick saved there. Although I did just quick save right around the corner. So, not a big deal either way. This is the first time that hasn't been an enchanting table in a while. The, screensaver, or whatever they're called. Loading screens. Oh, we got some snowberries here. Alright, so we'll just stick to the snowberries and maybe try a different direction. I don't even think that's the right way anyway, because it pretty much got us turned around completely the way we came, I think. So it looks like we might just go down and follow the base of this, maybe. The dog's pretty good at jumping down with us. Sometimes some of your companions, like a Bellran, for instance, he won't make it down and he'll take the long way around. Alright, so where do we come from? Now I'm getting lost. Alright, down here is where this curved, and I guess we're just gonna do a little parkour down the mountain or something. Or maybe we can go around, but at a little bit of a lower level. Well, this looks like a path, actually, so... Or is this the way we came? No, I don't... This isn't the way we came. Or was it? Now I'm getting very confused. Yeah, there's the hunter's thing. Okay, well anyway, yeah, we can just parkour down here, I guess. And then we'll be along the river. It'll be easier to figure out exactly where we have to go. So yeah, this is what I was saying last time. This is why I'm doing hour-long eps, so I can do little things like this where I kind of get lost for a while, because when I do other types of series, sometimes I'll just edit all this stuff out and like keep it a little more fast-paced, like it's a movie or whatever. Or, you know, not exactly like a machinima or whatever that is, but I guess my dog didn't follow me. I'm gonna wait here for a second. Look at the sky. So, yeah, now we'll save down here so I don't have to do all that again. And see where the dog is. So, yeah, so in this one I'm leaving stuff like this in here just to like... I like doing a casual stuff. I feel like I need to do like a nice, long, big... detailed series on here on this channel, and there's not going to be too many series like this probably, but at some point I might actually do some live streaming, and then, you know, you do like a 3, 4, 5 hour session, and then, you know, you go through the game a lot faster that way. Got a frostbite spider here. Not a huge deal probably, although I'm trying to do it without crossing this water, and I don't think that's going to quite work, so. Oh, there's a couple of them. These shouldn't be too tough. Trying to zap them from over here is not working out that well, though. I might have to cross over. Let's see. I'm gonna put some poison on here, maybe. Not the frost. Generate health. All right. Don't want to waste like a super nice potion on this. Alright, I just got sidetracked reading some of those. And Frenzy will send the one to attack the other, but I don't need to waste it on this. I don't really have any like minor potions anymore here. Alright, let's just try to take it out. And we will actually get some poison from those spiders when we kill them for frostbite venom, so that's always good. Oh, we grab the flower while we're in. Yeah, you always have priorities. Flower picking. Oh, 2 giant spiders. Wait 1 second here. I gotta pick this lavender. Not a big deal. Alright. Wow, that was a huge jump, and I got bit. I lost a little bit of health, but not enough to do too much damage. So a little zap and a little slice, and you're done. And they keep sliding down. Alright. See what I mean? Now we got some frostbite venom we can use. And now that'll last against 5 hits. 5 different hits. We can get 2, 3 enemies maybe with that one thing of frostbite venom. So that's going to be an incredible advantage. Because if you hadn't noticed, I'm not that great at fighting in this game. So I need every advantage I can get. Alright, there it is. We're pretty close to it. So that was a pretty good decision. I don't know if I need to go down or stay on the ridge here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, look at this. This poor fox. We'll take that. Alright. Easier to go down. If we have to climb back up, there's probably a path or something from the bottom. That sounded like some skeletons or something. Or an arrow. Someone shot an arrow at me. Alright, we're going to save. And my poor dog, haha, didn't make it down. I don't know what happened to him. We'll find Miko eventually. Might have to open a door and then I'll be there or something. I don't know. What is that? I hear something. It wasn't that deer. I don't know. We got a shack up here. Looks friendly enough. Let's see what we got. Just sitting here, chilling. Oh, fishermen.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts
wow.
for years.
Okay, I see the hunters a lot. Now I got the fishermen. All right, just has a little shack along the river. And speaking of a shack along the river, wow, that reminds me, we need to find some salmon roe. When you catch salmon jumping on a waterfall like that, sometimes they're not in every waterfall, but if you find that and you get them in midair, you'll end up with salmon roe, which is probably the most valuable alchemy ingredient as far as I know. What is going on here? I keep hearing that clanking noise. Anyway. Alright, let's see if we can get up there and see if we can get some of this salmon. And you get salmon you can eat too. You can just fry it up. Alright, so yeah, we passed that place, so we have to double back this way anyway. I think we're good. If I curve up the side here, hit the waterfall, and that should be right next to it, I guess. Yeah, I can just curve around this way, because there was no way of swimming up the waterfall. I'm thinking of Minecraft for a second. Like in Minecraft, you can just swim up the water. But I don't think you can do that in this game. Alright, we're going to save again. I'm saving a lot. I don't really feel like redoing all this stuff. Because this is going pretty well, except for that one frost troll, which we didn't really need to go that way anyway. But I think we're doing a pretty good job of fulfilling our goals here of like doing a mission and also like, you know, increasing our experience with the alchemical arts. And we have a wolf here. Shouldn't be a problem. I didn't even need to bust the blade out for this thing. Wow, and that went flying. Where did that even go? Oh my god. All the way down there? Is that even worth getting a pelt? I don't know. Probably not. Alright. Oh, here's the money. I hope. Let's see. We have like a series of waterfalls here, actually. Like a bunch of levels. So probably they'll just spawn in one of these levels. I don't know. I really don't know. Honestly, I never really knew about this Salmon Row until recently. So I think I've only really done this on 1 or 2 playthroughs. So I haven't hit every location. There's only a few locations I know about that definitely have it. So, and it's not even in this region at all. Oh, we're getting wet, but no big deal. We don't want to get swept off the edge here though, so I might back up a little. I don't really see anything jumping, so sometimes they're hard to spot, but usually there's like maybe 2 or 3 or 4 spots where they're jumping and you'll end up seeing them. So I don't think they were there, but maybe you can see them on the VOD and you're like, you're crazy, they're right there. I don't know. I don't see anything jumping here. Nah, no luck. Man, I was excited. Oh, well, we got another level up here. Maybe they're at the top. I don't really know what the rules are with this stuff, but all I know is it works. And you saw last episode, that stuff is super valuable. Like, oh, I think over 2,000 gold maybe for one of them. All right. Oh, here, we got even another level up here. So maybe this is where they originate. Maybe they're at the top level here. I think it goes down to the right there, too. Well, in the meantime, at least we'll grab these torch bug thoraxes. That's not a big deal. That's a little nice little bug we can grab. All right, here we are at the top. Oh, we have an elk or deer or something. All right, let's see. Anything jumping? Man, now I want to play Minecraft. Between that, what I just said, and the fish, I like fishing in Minecraft. It's like so relaxing. You get some treasure sometimes. You level up. You can level up multiple levels. So sometimes I'll just sit there like half. I never made the AFK fishing or whatever, but like I'll just sit there and like press the button while I'm watching something else. You know, do that for like an hour and like level up a bunch of levels and get a bunch of enchanted loot and also a ton of garbage that you can't even use. Like you're always dragging up someone's boots and stuff. All right. Oh, there we go. Wow, we've actually found it. So like I said, there is just one area, I guess, in this whole waterfall system. And these are notoriously hard to catch, especially with someone with, you know, great reflexes like me. All right, let's see. Once I get a little, if I just hold it, I don't think they change their pattern too much. So once I hold myself in the right spot, I can just spam the click and I'll get it. Let's get a different angle here. I wish I could get a fishing pole. Be a little easier. And plus, it's hard to see the cursor there. All right, I'm right on it now. I should get it one of these times. Ah, I missed. All right, let's try a different angle. All right, there we go. Salmon roe and salmon meat added. I guess wading in the water is better than standing on the rock. I feel like we're going to fall off doing that, though, but that doesn't really matter. There, we got another one. Wow, there's a lot of them here. We're going to be making tons of gold after this mission. We don't even need to deal with these bandits, to be honest, but this is pretty cool. And this is just, yeah. I'll get a little crazy here, just trying to randomly grab these things. That might be the last one, so let's see. There it is. Oh, we got it. Nice. Any over on this side? I think we got at least 4 of them there, so that's pretty good. I don't really see too many more hopping around. Yeah, I think that's about it. Well, alright, that works. Good enough, right? Big rolling in caps. We might be able to buy that house with just like salmon roe at some point, you know? If we can find vendors with enough gold. Alright, well that cave is right here somewhere. I guess it's up there. Man, it was weird. When you tilt the camera, so it goes below water. It actually makes the sound of being underwater, even though like you're not underwater and just the camera is. That was pretty interesting. All right, let's see if we can make it up this way. And my poor dog Miko has gotten completely lost. I hope he didn't fall off the thing or something, or is stuck. I think when we hit a loading screen though, he'll show up. So when we go inside this dungeon, if it's an inside, some of these are actually just outside, but well, I guess there's a door there. So, well, we're right on it. I guess it's under us or something. Oh, it's forward a little. All right, yeah, it must be right up here. All right, well, yeah, here we are. All right, right down there. Any guards? No guards. All right, this shouldn't be too hard. All right. All right, Miko, you gonna join us here? That is a guard. Is that a guard? Oh, that's just a... I don't even know. Dead enemy. All right, Miko. I guess not. All right, well, hopefully this works. If not, I might actually end up coming back outside and going back to find him, honestly, because that's a little scary. Okay. I don't see Miko. Got some mushrooms, though. I don't know. Well, maybe if I just reload a save or something, it'll work, so... we can figure that out later. I'm a little nervous, but... look at these bandits right here. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go back out. Let's poison our blade, though. We don't need barter with this. Ooh, how about the slow? That might be cool. Let's see what happens when we make these guys go into slow motion here. And the leader is right in this dungeon right here. This is a tiny cave because you can see the marker. I think that means the leader's right here. Oh, look at that. He didn't even get slow. He just got killed. All right. Oh, I guess there is another area. Wow, well... okay. That's what I say. Alright, zap you real quick. And, wow, he's almost dead, but not exactly. I can't finish that guy off.
Not like this.
Alright. There we go. Alright, we zapped him once. I think I need to poison the blade again. I might have one more hit. But I think I hit the one lady twice. So let's see what else we got here. Let's paralyze this guy. Damage, health, paralysis. Health, paralysis, and stamina. Alright, this sounds good. Wow, look at that! He just fell straight to the ground, and now we can just pummel him. And oh, our charge ran out, though. So we're not doing frost damage, but 4 or 5 of those hits did the paralysis, so he wasn't getting up.
Think you can take me?
I just took the chief. I can probably take you, whoever you are. We're gonna need to find a soul gem, though, to recharge our sword at some point. Now we got a healing potion. Alright. Well, we got one more, and might as well use some poison on her. We probably don't even need anything fancy now. Just damage the health by 27. Again, we can hit now 5 times and do, you know, 125 damage. So, all right, 1, and we only needed 2, and we skewered her. And we have an arrow stuck in our shoulder, but that doesn't hurt too much, right? It's mostly just caught in the cloak, I guess. I don't know. Alright, take all that stuff. And as usual in these caves, we got tons of mushrooms. And now we know all 4 ingredients, all 4 active effects that they can give. So that's pretty cool. Oh, we got a satchel. Sometimes there's alchemy ingredients in those satchels, but in this case, that's fine. That works, and might as well take that. I wasn't trying to take the pickaxe, but I don't know if we have one or not. And those definitely come in handy. In many of my other series, if you've watched any of those, I do like to do the mining, and sometimes I'll edit out in between, so it's like a little montage, like a training sequence. I like doing that. Alright, hide helmet. That's pretty valuable. Per pound. I got a pelt. And some cabbage. Might as well take that for now. I'm gonna have to make a lot of stew. I think I need more salt. I still have some, but I used up a lot for the potions. I can make some mushroom soup, I guess. Let's see what this guy's got. Burlap. Cloaks are worth a lot, man. 20 pounds, 20 for 1 pound. Now I can only get maybe half of that if I'm lucky, but that's all right. We'll just take everything. I still got 100 carry weight I can take. All right, what do we have here? Oh man, they're after mammoths. Yeah, those mammoth tusks are worth a lot. Plus, I guess they're gonna eat the thing, so pretty good. That's honest work. Well, it's not honest work because they're actually being bandits towards the giants, but I mean, it's just hunting. All right, our one-handed went up. Nice, and we do use one-handed, so it wasn't that. Ah, empties. Looks like they were kind of wasted. Maybe that's why they were a little easier to kill. And take some more cabbage. Man, I have a lot of cabbage. I gotta do something with that. All right, this is a very windy tunnel in here. Oh, look at that, the snout. You got the tusks. The snout's not worth anything. I'm not even gonna take that. I don't think that's an alchemy ingredient. It might be. I don't really know. Seems weird if it is. Alright. Alright, you got a ton of imp stools, a fly, and more imp stools. You got the bleeding crown somewhere. And oh, we have another bandit here. Alright, well now we are almost out of weight. That goes quick. We only got 15 more pounds here. So we can't take that. Unless I rearrange all my stuff. And that's not worth it. I was just trying to grab these mushrooms anyway. Man, there's tons of these everywhere. Anything else? Oh, there's a little sack of gold over there. Alright, well, I don't think we need any of that stuff. Usually you end up taking that stuff. Me, I'm taking all the mushrooms and stuff. Alright, nothing good there. This is a nice little cave, though. Guess I took that one already. What did I empty? I think I searched that one already. I got most of them. I think I missed a few back there, but not a big deal. I don't even know what these mushrooms are used for anymore. One of them's probably more valuable than the other ones, but you just gotta pick them all at that point. Oh, there's more bandits out here. I was wondering why there was no guards. Here come the guards. I don't know where they were when we went in. I like bashed that guy with the hilt of my sword. Alright, well, we upped our magic a little, so that's lasting a little longer, I notice. And, well, we're almost encumbered, so I think we can grab this fur armor and the cape, and maybe that's about it. Maybe if they have a cape in the other one. Oh, we got gold. Oh, iron armor. Oh, the shield is actually a decent chunk of change there. Well, I just went over. Might as well take the shield and dump off something else I got from inside. That might be worth a little less per pound. Let's see what we got. We got the hide shield. Iron helmet. That's worth a lot. Well, the steel armor's worth a lot, but I don't know. Let's see what kind of blades we got. Oh, we have like a warhammer. How much is that even worth? That's not really worth it. That's pretty heavy. I don't know. It's over 5 though. Over 5 per pound. Oh, I had a extra pickaxe. I don't know why I'm looking back at here. Well, we'll just drink some wine, I guess. We have to drink like 5 wines. Or we can eat some soup or something. These sacks of flowers are pretty heavy. I gotta find a house so I can dump this stuff off. Why am I carrying around 11 sacks of flour? Oh, I got 2 dozen wine. Okay, we can definitely drink some wine. Or get wasted tonight after that mission. Okay. Wow. I wish it gave you like a drunk effect. That would be amusing. I'm just stumbling around though. We'll just fake it a little bit. I can't walk straight. Walking in circles. Don't know where to go because we're wasted. Oh wait, we have to fight this crab. There's a crab there. Alright, let's sneak over here. Oh, this crab. Oh, we got it. Oh, I guess it was already dead. But, oh, yeah, like I said, you sometimes just got to fake that you're wasted a little bit. Do something stupid, I guess. I don't know. It's called role-playing, guys. Come on. All right. Okay. And looks like we have to drink some more wine just from picking up that mud crab. I don't know. Looking around for our dog. He's missing. Have anyone seen my dog? Nico, where are you? Alright, we're gonna save. Maybe not. Alright, we'll just fast travel back here. And hopefully Miko will follow when we do the fast traveling. We're right here. Oh, we can just fast travel. Yeah, let's just try this just in case we have to look for him. We can just fast travel. There he is. Yeah, fast travel to the location we're already at, just in case I had to actually go looking for him. Although I guess he's somewhere halfway between there and here, so it wouldn't have mattered either way, I guess. But there we go. A nice calm night. Get a little screenshot there, maybe. That's pretty good. For the thumb. And you know, if I was playing on PC, I could zoom back with the do the TFC, the toggle free cam command. But we just changed the background there a little bit. So yeah, here we are back at Morthal. I guess I just fast traveled here and definitely didn't feel like walking that path again. That's for sure. Sometimes I'll do that depending on how many flowers I want to pick or whatever. But yeah, whatever. What a dreary day, and I'm gonna go over here and have a little quick nap before waiting for everyone to wake up in town. We've kind of taken over this house. We cleared out the vampire den early on in this playthrough, and Alva the vampire lived here, and she's gone. We think she's dead. She's MIA, and we're living in her house. So we're like this real mysterious visitor to town. I mean, can you imagine being one of these townspeople? They're already skeptical of the wizard here, and we're training with him. We come along. They're all afraid of these vampires. Only one of them was brave enough to even go in there with us. And he told all his friends how we wiped out all the vampires. And now we're just like, show up in town every few days and live in the vampire lady's house. And we're pretty creepy, you know what I mean? But they all, of course, respect us because they know that we're a lot better than them in a fight. Or at least braver. Well, they don't know that we have secret power like reload the save after you die, you know what I mean? So, not that hard to kill vampires with that additional perk, you know.
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
I want to purchase a house. Okay, let's see about this. first, let's turn in the
Excellent.
quest.
You've done us a great service. Here's your reward.
All right. How much did we get?
There aren't any
They're
houses
so
for
cheap.
sale in Morthal, but if you're interested, I could sell you land in the hold where
Okay.
you could build your
This
own
is what I was
house.
saying earlier, the Hearthfire mod. But then it costs more than 5,000.
Well, that's
trust
your
me.
business. Is there anything else you needed?
No, can't you give me a deal on like the Thane or something?
Until next time. I do what I can to see that Idgrud's time isn't wasted, and that she only has to deal with important matters.
Just seeing if he
They're
maybe had
reforming the
like
Dawn
a...
Guard.
Whoa, really?
Vampire
I was
hunters
looking
or
for another
something.
quest
In
there,
the old
but he
fort
didn't
near
get it.
Riften.
All right,
I
this we
considered
triggered this at
joining up
level
myself.
10, I think. Yes. Well, guess what? Well, this is this is what we were born for here. So, like
Hey,
I was
summon
saying,
up.
the townspeople all
Conjure me
know
up
we're
a
the
warm
vampire
bed, would you?
killer. So this guy tips us off. Hey, man, they're reforming the Dawn Guard. You're like the
You there.
vampire slayer.
The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone
And
willing
this
to
guy
fight
knows.
against
So
the
I guess
growing
this guy was.
vampire
He
menace.
might have maybe even
What do you
heard of
say?
us. You know, that's how I'm playing this one. Yeah. Well, killing vampires. Where do I sign up here? I'm the vampire killer in this area.
Ezron's going to like you.
All
Go
right.
talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
All right, cool. So we're gonna imagine Durak here. He's going from town to town, you know, looking for people to join the Dawn Guard, and all the townspeople are like, "Oh no, that's the lady. That's the one that killed the vampires. She's the one you want." So he like waited outside here for us. You know, this is a pretty cool storyline we're getting here. So just a little bit more detail from the standard Dawn Guard, where it's just like, you know, he's asking everyone in town. So now we have like a narrative storyline with our character Lucette here, where she is kind of a legendary vampire hunter in the town of Morthal, you know. And Durak came, he might have even traveled here just because he heard a legend of us in another town. Like, oh yeah, Durak, we heard there's a lady in Morthal studying with the alchemist there, that she's an expert in
Fancy
killing
yourself
vampires.
an alchemist, huh? Never could get the hang of that.
All right, you know what I mean? So, I think that's maybe even what happened. Like, he might have come here looking
you seen
specifically
my
for
mother?
us.
I'm still waiting for her to come
Yeah,
home.
no. All right, so this is getting really exciting because now our playthrough is gonna go in a whole nother direction. We're gonna do the DLC of Dawn Guard. I'm not gonna necessarily rush into it or rush through it, but we're gonna have vampires and vampire slayers all around us for a while. So we have to go all the way to Riften though, which means at first we have to go to Solitude and take the carriage to Riften from there. And Riften, of course, is home of the Thieves Guild. I don't know that we're going to be doing that quest, but we might interact with them in a few different ways. We'll see how that goes. Alright, Miko, I'm glad you're back. That was a little scary there when you disappeared. And just when I said that, my cat came up and I'm petting her with my foot right now. So she didn't hear the barking because I got it on headphones, but she knew I was, she's really jealous, so I was being nice to Miko, and my cat's like, hey, wait, what about me?
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Alright, so what are we gonna do here? Let's make some... Oh, remember we got all that salmon roe. I got distracted from the vampire thing. Let's get back on track here. We got salmon roe to make some super expensive potions now, so... Let's see what we got. The damage, stamina, regen. That didn't make too much money. I gotta combine that with something else. So we're gonna rack up a ton of gold now, and we're gonna get rich soon. This is not gonna be that hard now that we are leveled up in alchemy. We learned a lot of ingredients. We know what's the valuable potions, so we're like ready to go here. 335. That's not bad, but I think I can do a little better. 369 is a little better. There we go. There might even be one better. Alright, Ravage. 335. Looks like 335 is probably the best we're gonna get out of those particular ingredients. So let's make a bunch of these to sell. And that's not matching up as well. see, some of them, you never know. I don't even know how any of this stuff works, but if it's only worth 43, it's not really worth selling because we'll get like 20 for that. I mean, it might be worth having a few of those just to fill out when she's running out of money, but these restore health potions, they're only worth 37, but 51 points of health sounds good to me, so we're going to make a bunch of those for our inventory because we always need that. And now, here we go. The potion of water breathing, 1792, and we can also add I forget. I don't know what I just did there. Alright. Had to pause it for some reason. I don't even remember. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna go down and see what restore stamina maybe? No, not regenerate. There we go. Regenerate magic. See, now it's up to 23. That's like a ridiculous amount of money. And that one's only 19. So it must match up with 3 effects on the garlic. So that's pretty cool. I think that garlic's going to be our best bet. But, well, we don't need the garlic for garlic bread anymore. Because we cured the vampirism in our blood. Alright, yeah, there we go. 23.15. That's going to be pretty good. I don't even think we can sell that to her, though. She only has like 1,000 gold at a time. So we would have to buy a bunch of stuff from her and then sell. Then we'll be able to sell this. So, but we'll see. And some vendors will have more and they'll level up and it'll work out. But yeah, you do have to be careful making those super expensive potions that you actually have someone that can afford them. But then again, that's also something valuable to use, so it's very powerful. Alright, we got the frenzy. That worked out pretty good. Oh, we didn't use that, actually. I don't think we used that one yet. We did the slow, and we used the paralysis. So yeah, here we are back at the alchemy shop. The last episode had a rather large segment here, but now I'm learning how to speed up a little bit. I know I'm more directed in what I'm getting, so like as she levels up, I'm also leveling up in the way that I approach the alchemy table and just trying to do a better job. The more valuable potions, the more expensive ones, and the ones that are going to help me more in a fight. So, and now I know a little better which ones to go to. And I might even at one point go off camera and just sort through, you know, the kind of the ones I'm not using and stuff like that. But the thing is, once I get a house, I'm just going to throw everything in a barrel. I'm not going to carry it around with me. And I'll probably make 2 or 3 barrels. And like the one will have the stuff I use all the time. And the other will have like the surplus. So it'll get a lot easier at that point to keep everything organized. And I'm going to be, I'm not directed. Like I said in the previous episodes, I filmed about 10 episodes of this at a time, or maybe even 12. So I still have, I don't even know, 5 or 6 more of those left to do what I'm doing now, talk over. So I am going to start grinding and making almost enough money to get the house, but I did not quite buy a house yet because I'm undecided whether I want the Breeze home or this house from Morthal. So, but I think in my next session, that is going to be one of the first things I do, actually. So I'm pretty sure I got, spoiler alert, I think I got up to exactly 10,000 gold, like in the last scenes I did.
I don't get many customers, but that leaves me time to try things out.
Okay. So let's see. What we got? Well, we really don't even need to take this barter because she's not even gonna have enough gold. But we want a better deal than we
So
would
you're
get.
interested in my potions and ingredients?
Yep. You interested in mine? All right. So she only has 681 right now. So that's not even as much as I thought she would have. So it looks like this water breathing. Well, that's look. Remember that was over 2,000. She's only taking 800, so this is even less than half, man. We're getting a terrible deal here. But you know, I guess that's what happens when you don't level up your speech perks or something like that. So, and like I said, there's no reason really to take a speech perk because she doesn't even have enough money to buy it at that price. So, they just tease you a little with that 2,000 plus figure in the when you make it, but it doesn't really matter because I have way more stuff than she can afford. So I'm just gonna buy a few extra things here just to get that over the threshold because I really want to sell at least one of those potions. But so it actually makes it a little easier right now to hit that number, you know what I mean? So how much is that worth? 855. Okay. Well, it's actually not even that. It's still 150 stuff I gotta buy from her. So I don't know if that's worth it actually, because I did make all these other potions, and now the thing about selling multiple potions versus just one is that I'll clear out a few more pounds in my inventory. So might as well do that for now. I don't know. All I know is I'm actually really enjoying this whole alchemy thing. I hope you as a viewer, if anyone's even watching out there, I hope you're enjoying this too. To me, it's pretty relaxing, and I'm trying to explain it without like explaining every single move I make as well as I can. So you can kind of read the things if you want, or hopefully you're already familiar with this game and know a lot of this stuff already. And maybe you can just use it to adjust your strategy, or like I said, a lot of it's not the gameplay strategy, but keeping a consistent character and roleplay, and just having like, you know, their intent be part of the storyline, you know, in a meaningful way. So that's the kind of stuff I like to do with Skyrim now.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. Sorry I'm running by, but I just want to see my boy Fallion here and get some training
If you're
from
here
him,
to
maybe.
purchase, I have many spells available. Do come in.
So I just made a bunch of
My
bunch of
talents are
cash.
much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe.
Alright, conjuration.
You deal with powerful forces. Take care
So
they
we
do
are
not
going to have some
overwhelm you.
insane fights in this playthrough as we move on. When we're conjuring stuff, poisoning people, turning invisible. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun, so we'll see how that goes. And we're going to be fighting vampires. We're joining the Dawn Guard. And who knows, we might side with the vampires. I'm not planning on doing that, but those vampires can be pretty convincing. And so maybe, and if she, let's say she does that, the fact that she's wearing this vampire armor the whole time could be foreshadowing. But like I said, I am definitely planning on being a vampire hunter, but I've never actually played through that whole DLC, honestly. So this will be my, it's almost a blind playthrough, honestly. Although I have watched videos, I guess, and I guess that's not blind. But I started it a couple times. In two different ways. One
I get
time
lost
doing the
sometimes.
vampire, and
I'm
one
not
time
sure where
doing
I
the
go,
Dawn Guard, but
I'm not
I
here.
didn't really get that far in either of them. So now one thing to note too is I've been watching this show, Castlevania. It's almost an anime, but it's like a Western one. That's on Netflix, and that's all about, you know, vampires. So it actually got me in the mood. I was already on this track, like when I started watching it. It is the third season just came out, but I just kind of discovered it. And so she already had the vampire armor when I saw it, but it made me really want to do the vampire playthrough here. I don't know. What do I need? I don't need anything. I just need to unload some of this stuff before we head to Riften in the cart. So I just kind of fast traveled here. Not a big deal. And we're just going to unload as much as we can in Solitude. And yeah, and the next step, we're going to be joining the Dawn Guard. So that's going to be cool. And yeah, so Castlevania was an amazing take on the vampires. That was like written by Warren Ellis, who is one of the best comic book writers of all time. One of my favorites. Transmetropolitan is the best thing I think he's done, but he's done a lot of cool stuff, including a nice X-Men run and some other superhero stuff.
It's not much
And I actually used to hang out. This is like going back almost 20 years ago, I think. Early 2000s. He had an internet message board, and it was great. The fans could interact with him and a lot of pros and stuff. So that was really cool. And I used to be back on that board.
Feel free to look around.
Maybe not
We
20,
have a
but
fine
maybe
selection
over
of
15
both
years ago.
aromatics
So that was a while ago.
aromatics.
And he's still at it, doing anime or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's not an anime, but it kind of looks like one. All right.
Hello, friend.
Hey, let's go. We're gonna barter
So
with you
you're
now.
interested in my potions
Got
and
it.
ingredients?
Drank some barter juice. And so she's only got 513. That's even less. So we're not gonna be able to sell that water breathing potion at all to her. Man, see what I mean? And I thought they had 1,000, so we would have been able to sell it. We actually would have. So let's see if I... Man, I gotta buy a lot of stuff to get her. I gotta buy like 300 worth of stuff. So I could just go through our whole inventory and do it, I guess. We'll definitely get the hanging moss, because that's worth something. Let's see. I don't think they ever have salmon roe at the stores, man. And we could buy some health potions, but we make pretty good at making the health potions. I think we have all those recipes. We don't need that. That'd be cool if you could use that on the road or something. I think there might be something as part of the campfire mod that has alchemy table you can put while you're camping, which might be cool to do at some point. Alright, so we're just going to sell her some of our junk potions like stamina. Well, I shouldn't say junk, but we're not big on stamina. Although I have run out of stamina a couple times in this playthrough. And we got our damage, stamina, regen. And that might be it. I actually didn't make a ton of potions to sell outside of those water breathing.
You
so
take care of yourself.
not
now.
exactly maxing her out this time, but that's fine. Like I said, eventually I'm going to have enough to buy a house, but I wasn't really grinding it at this
Something?
point. I am trying to make as much as possible, but it's more just to unload everything I have than to like make the caps. You know how many times I stopped myself from saying that and said gold? But yeah, caps, if you don't know, are from Fallout. That's the they use the bottle caps
Need
from the
something?
Nuka-Cola bottles
Some might call this
as
junk.
currency. So
Me?
caps,
I
gold,
call them
same
treasures.
thing. Well, it's so funny. They all have the same line. Me, I call them treasures. And like, but it's the different voice actors doing it. So it's like they couldn't hire a writer to like write 3 different lines. Like, I can understand if it's the same voice actor, you know, and you see like a different vendor in another town and it's like the same voice actor. You know what I mean? And then they like reuse the dialogue because they reuse the actual sound file. But no, they have guys that say it, or the different female voices, they all say that same catchphrase. It's really bad writing, honestly, and that's definitely one of the reasons that I think Skyrim, there's some flaws in Skyrim, let's just say, and one of them is that a lot of it's kind of generic. At least that's what I think. But for me, that just makes it a little easier to do this kind of playthrough. It gives me a lot more freedom to put my own flavor on things, so I'm actually enjoying that. Not that particular line, but just in general, the generic nature. And look, we leveled up. We're already up to level 12 now, so I don't even think I took, maybe not even took the last level up. But we managed to sell at least one of these potions, so yeah, we don't have to just sell them to the alchemists. We can sell them to these general stores, and they tend to have a little bit more gold
anytime.
in their inventory than the alchemist does. So, all right, we're gonna level up. Might as well while we're here. Well, let's see. Yeah, I bought the soul gem from her, so we gotta charge that up. So that charged that halfway, so we can do some frost damage with that now. But we still need one for that. And let's see, do I have another? So that's always a good way. Now I'm gonna end up doing that a lot probably. As I make let's say I catch a lot more salmon roe, I'll make a bunch of potions of water breathing, right? Then I'll come to the shop and I'll buy a bunch of filled soul gems, and then I'll be able to sell like 4 or 5 of those water breathing potions. So that's going to be a good racket in the future. I won't be able to do that with the alchemist shops because they don't sell soul gems, but with her, and I think also with like the court wizards might be able to do that too. I think they'll buy the potions from me. So that's actually a good idea to do the grind as I level up, because I'm thinking I want to take some speech perks too, and just maybe level up speech a little so I can max them out. But I don't know, you end up with so much gold at some point. It's like a waste of an early perk because it helps you out early and sort of mid game, but it's not that useful when you get to the later game. Oh, I have exactly 1,000 gold. That is kind of weird considering all the various transactions we've made in the last 2 episodes. I mean, how do I end up with exactly 1,000 gold? I don't know. But not for long. We got a bunch of stuff to sell.
Seems there's
Bay
no
Rand
end to
here.
the needs of the blades, helmets,
And
pretty much
I think
anything to suit your
I think I
needs.
should have taken another potion here. Because the other one wore off. Alright, but he has so much gold. Too bad he doesn't take potions, right? Not the best price on anything, but it's something. Alright, yeah, let's see what price we can get now if I drink that barter potion. We
Return.
still got 4 of those.
I got some fine armor, if you're looking.
And, you
The
know, I
finest
think we're just
weapons
going to
and
make
armor.
like 4 or 5 more gold, but it's something, right? Probably not worth... I probably could have just sold the potion and got more than I just did by drinking it, but what are you going to do, right? We'll see. I guess everything went up like 4, so I might get... that probably maybe went up 1 if I'm lucky. Maybe 1 on the hide. Not going to go up that much. Maybe got 2 on the iron helmet. Probably got a bunch more on that. So we might have, maybe we got probably not even 100 gold. So it might have evened out if we sold the potion. I love the look of that armor, man. I really lucked into this character. I like how this one ended up. I had 0 plan going into this playthrough, honestly, and I really feel like this character is alive to me. We're only on episode 12
And
here,
always wear
but I
your
feel
armor.
like this character has been consistent since the very first scene, honestly. The very first episode, at least, where we had to deal with the vampire threat. You know, I feel like we've just been a very consistent character. And that makes me happy. I mean, because it's kind of like a roll of the dice when you do this. We literally did a random start with the Skyrim Unbound mod. So, I don't know. It ended up pretty good as far as I'm concerned. And like I said, I've never really played through the Dawnguard questline, or I've never done an alchemist at this level where like I leveled them up. And I went pretty far into it. So, my plan is definitely to at least take this playthrough through the Dawnguard
something?
storyline and through the Dark Brotherhood as well. And we'll see after that how far I go with it. But I'm not, you know, it could be 100 eps though at some point.
As High
So
Priest
that's
of
going to
the
be really
Eight
long,
Divines, I
as,
bid you welcome.
an hour each. So, but I would say probably more like 50 eps, and we'll definitely be done all that by 50 episodes. So, yeah, and then you know, I'll probably will end this series around episode 20 or 25 and take a break from it like I do with my other episodes, but we should be really maybe through the Dawnguard by then, so because we are going to start that in the next episode, which, well, we still have a few minutes left in this one. We went a little bit over this time.
No lollygagging.
All right, well, can I wait at least for the loading screen to end? I mean, come on. All right, so yeah, all I think I'm gonna do now is take the cart and we're gonna head over to Riften, where we're not actually, well, we might go in Riften, but we're not going there to go in Riften. Oh, here we go. We got some Khajiit here, so let's see if this guy needs any water-breathing potions, right? I think these guys have a lot
We
of
are
gold.
creatures
So
of the desert.
this is
The
another
north wind
option.
chills us to the bones.
All right.
The warm sand of elsewhere
Oh,
is
wow.
far away from here.
We can train lockpicking with this guy.
May your road lead you to
interesting.
warm sands.
I don't really need
I welcome
lockpicking
you,
training,
friend.
I guess.
How may I serve you?
That just makes like the zone on
Take
the
a look.
lockpick bigger. I'm pretty good at lockpicking, and I have a ton of lockpicks, so I don't really care. That game doesn't bother me like it does in Oblivion. All right, so he's got 794 gold, so I think we might need to. Wow, we're almost. Well, we can sell him that one. 787. Nice. Perfect. He almost had exactly enough for this one. Well, that was great. Oh man, we need a 10 at some point. Let's see if he's got anything good. Any soul gems? They're so expensive though. The Creator soul gem. Lester's only 232, and we have 2,000 gold now. We have a big chunk of change here. So I do want to get a soul gem, but I don't know. Moon sugar, we could get that. I don't know what else that's for. That's expensive though. We'll get the salt though. That's always comes in handy. And we don't care about the potions that much. We don't need that much. We have plenty of wine, right? We find that stuff everywhere.
I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Mead. A few mugs of that, and you forget all about the long trip.